Are you black and you're wondering what it feels like to be black in India?
Me? Just hanging around.
Or you're someone who's not black but still wondering what it feels like to be black in India?
Okay.
Well, my friend, this video is for you because I went around Bhubaneswar asking black international students what it feels like to be black in India. Stay tuned and see what they say.
Fortunately, I don't date any Indian girl.
It's even hard to get internship. You have to pay for internship, for goodness sake.
I only date Africans because apparently if you date Indians, they'll kill you.
So today I'm out here with...
Tiago, from Angola. Amos Hanjo.
Ngabo Mamba.
Grace.
Grace. Where are you from?
Namibia.
Namibia. So the question I have for you is, what's it like being black in India?
Sure. You feel a lot of racism, but I think racism is actually everywhere. Wherever you go, you are going to face racism, so you have to suck it up and live with it. You just have to adjust knowing that it's everywhere.
Okay.
That's what I keep in mind.
All right.
Yeah.
So what has your experience been like?
In Kid or in India?
India.
In India, sure. Terrible. I'm not gonna lie, it has been terrible. It's really been a terrible experience. I don't think I'll ever come back to India, but I'm going to still stay here for the sake of my studies so I can complete my studies here. But
What made you say this?
first of all, I had hoped that I would actually get a job, but sure, it's hard to get a job. You have to hustle.
Yeah.
Now I have to depend on my parents all over again. It's quite hard, having to ask for money at the age I'm at. Yeah. So that being top on the list, the second one would be it's even hard to get internship. You have to pay for internship, for goodness sake.
It's not even internship, it's trainingship. Yeah.
Word! It's trainingship for real. You're not... But yeah, that and also the racism. I've made friends. I don't think I would have met them if I didn't come to IKIT. So I'm grateful for the friends that I've met. I think I've met a network in different countries.
what matters.
In Africa. That's what really matters.
What's the dating life like?
Dating life! Unexpected. Okay, I already came with the mindset of I'm not going to date in India.
Why is that?
Because I was out of a relationship and I was like, okay, I need a break from all this. I'm not gonna get in a relationship. But then guys still approach you, but you're like, no. No, it's quite hard in Kid because we're such a small campus. I feel
But
like
they do approach you.
they do approach, but I feel like we're such a small campus. You just hear they've approached 10 other girls and they come to you. You're like number 11 on the list. You're like, whoa, I thought I should be first. But anyway, yeah, so it's quite hard to even just go out on a date with a guy because he's already been on a date with other girls and seeing that we are such a small campus. We are big, but somehow
We're big.
we are big, but as Africans, I feel like we know each other. It's like it's like a high school type of a setup,
When you date one of them,
But
you're dating
you're
everyone.
dating everyone. Everybody's in your business. So, yeah, that makes it very hard. Even if you want to try anything, it makes it quite hard.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from a small country in Africa named Swaziland.
Swaziland.
Yeah. I feel like I wish the school had told us that Indians aren't accustomed to black people, but it's not as bad as I would have thought. Yeah. But in some places, I do feel a bit uncomfortable, but I've gotten used to it. But it really helped me open my eyes to how the world perceives black people. So it's been very an eye-opening experience. Because it's not only in India, also other people in the world feel the same way, but India is more vocal about it. That tension that I can't mention. Yeah.
Can you think of any experience that made you say this?
Let me think. The looking in public.
Looking.
Yeah, I was doing an internship recently, and you get it like I love the internship and I love the place I'm at, but I get anxiety when I enter the bus because everyone's always looking at me, and you think they'll stop, because that's when I feel awkward or I feel embarrassed, like I did something wrong, I'm about to steal something. And so there's one time where I sat at the ladies section, and then they told me to get up, and my first assumption was because I was black, and then I realized that this is a lady seat. So when you get in trouble for something, you tend to doubt, is it because I'm black?
Correlate things.
Exactly. So you also don't trust the locals, and they also don't trust. There's this distrust.
Yeah.
So I tend not to go out my room that much, but when I do get out of my room, I tend to feel a bit anxious. I'm not saying anything bad. It's just my experience.
Yeah, it's just the honest experience. That's okay. What's the dating life like?
Everyday life,
Dating life.
dating life. I only date Africans because apparently if you date Indians, they'll kill you. Or that's what I hear. That's what I've heard. So I tend to stick to my own race, and I've only dated like once here in India. I've only been here for like 1.5 years, so I can't do much.
Yeah.
But I've only dated like once, and it's been okay, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess in my country I couldn't date that much because I was broke there, and maybe in India I'm more flexible with the money, so I can take someone out.
Yeah.
But it's okay. But if you meaning can I date any Indians? No, I can't. I've heard of recent events, or I've heard of events where boys fight over girls, and it's gonna be worse now if you're an African and there's this distrust already, as I've mentioned.
Yeah.
Now it's gonna be worse for you as an African.
Yeah.
So I'd say stay away from that. Unless you're in love, then go for it at your own risk. But I really try to avoid that. But I have fallen in love with Indian girls, but I have to keep my feelings to myself.
I can guess it can be a mixture of everything. There are some times where you can say, there is fun to it.
Yeah.
Sometimes like, bored to the core. So I don't know if it's just the place or it is just me, but yeah, it's a sine wave. So like I get sometimes where I get to have fun. Sometimes where I just lay low in my bed, take a walk and all that. Yeah,
That's life, right?
yeah, I guess. So.
Okay, so can you tell us some of your experience of the lows and highs?
Some of my highs, I would say, is having fun with my friends.
Yeah.
I've had an opportunity to go to Puri.
Yeah. Oh, Puri.
Yeah, and I've got an opportunity to go clubbing,
Yeah.
out with my friends. Let's say, for example, eating, for the movies, all those kind of things. And also sports. Yeah, I remember not so long ago, we were in a tournament. We came out like second. Yeah, that was a very great achievement as well. I can count that as one of my eyes. Speaking of my lows, it's just like the boredom, I guess.
The boredom.
Yeah, like usually like it's going to be sunny as hell. You are not going to go out.
Yeah.
You are not going to go out.
Yeah.
And then you're just going to stay indoors.
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes you play games or chat with people, but as you accumulate that, it does not become as fun. So yeah, that's my low.
What's the dating life like?
Dating life.
Yeah.
That's an interesting one. My personal perspective is it's a secret. Yeah, but all I can say is if you are invested, you are ready, you have a mutual feeling with someone, it can be a quite an adventure. Yeah. Like if you have someone someone like that whom you understand each other with, you can have like there are a lot of places where you and your girlfriend or your boyfriend can spend time. Like there are a lot of places. So if you can utilize that, the dating experience would be very nice. I wouldn't say it's on my part, but I'm just saying.
Well, it's a quite difficult question, but when I first came, my first days here in India, it's like I faced some issues. When I was like walking around the streets and everyone would come and take picture with you, asking where you're from, and sometimes they come and they don't even like greet you, just come, bro, where are you from? And then it's just like quite disturbing, but I got used to. Well, my overall experience up till now, the place is cool, but the weather is very bad. I didn't like this weather. The place is so hot, really hot. It doesn't mean if there is sun or there is not, the place is always hot. This is my very bad experience because in my place, the weather it's also hot, but not that like this place. Like you can get used to. That's why I used to spend my day in my room. I just came out because the weather at least is.
It's okay.
That's why I'm out.
Yeah.
Because I don't need to spend the day outside.
Yeah.
This is the second one.
Yeah.
Second. And then maybe I can say the third was like my classes, to be in the same class with the Indian national.
Yeah.
Because when I was studying online, it was just a section with international student, only international student. I didn't had any interaction with Indians. But when I came, you know, it's like everyone want to talk to you and this kind of stuff because you know it's black for them is, yeah, this kind of stuff I guess. Yeah.
So, my last question.
Yeah, sure.
What's the dating life like?
Dating life.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I don't date any Indian girl. Well, just I don't know, just why, but you know, I just don't date anyone.
All right.
Yeah.
What about like, you know, in general, dating life?
Well, for what I used to see, Indian girls, they seem to be so jealous sometimes.
All right,
Yeah.
okay.
You know, when I'm walking around the camps, you can see couple have some kind of discussion and you know this kind of trouble among them. But yeah, just jealous.